Susan. It's good to be with you again this afternoon.
Hello.
And folks, we're real happy to be with you for our second Temu review. That's right.
Yeah.
We've got our second Temu order in today, Susan.
Our third.
Well, that's right, our third. I'm sorry. I
Because our
can't even
first
count.
was first and second.
That's right. Our first one was first and second. And this is our third order. And we've already made a fourth order. And
yes.
That tells you we're liking Temu.
Yes, we are.
And
if nothing else, the prices are worth us trying things to see if we'll like it, so we know that we could pay a little bit more for something better.
That's right, and we've learned a little bit more about the app. Like we did tell you last video that Temu is always changing their prices. They're putting things on sale, and sometimes it's a drastic sale, sometimes it's a simple sale. But we've learned that when we want an item to search through Temu to check the prices, because sometimes you can find it cheaper than you can other times.
Yes, and that's very important. You can make a wish list on Temu. And that means that if we go back to that wish list, not always the price that's on the wish list is the better price.
That's right. So you need to learn to shop. Before we get into the rest of the video, I want to thank you for clicking on the Open Bible broadcast today on YouTube and Facebook. So if you're new to this channel, could you help us grow? Just hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to stay up to date with everything we do. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Let YouTube know you like what we do here. That way YouTube will recommend our videos to more people, helping us to grow. This definitely helps out more than you know. So let's get into our order that we got in today. And our first item is this little doohickey.
Does anybody know what that is?
Well, some of you probably guessed. You can write it on comments if you want to. It's a nutcracker. I had a real nice nutcracker for years, and I used it for more than cracking nuts. Whenever Susan would bring me a jar or something that
I couldn't open,
that she couldn't open, and I couldn't open it, I'd use my nutcracker to open it. And one day the nutcracker gave way. And I've been without one for a while, but I've got this one in now. It looks like it's made out of brass. It's not real big, but it feels real strong. And I haven't had any nuts yet to try it out. Haven't had any jars yet to try it out. But it looks like it's going to do just fine.
Yes. Now the second item, my husband ordered this to go on the telephone. I'm going to show you the box. Now on one side it shows this here very good, but on this side it shows it too. And it's something you put on the phone. These are the parts of the iPhone, the phone where the camera is. And you put this on the phone where the camera goes, where the lens is. And it's supposed to make your image better. It has 3 settings. One is, it's called, I think it's something like a fisheye or something.
That's right, fisheye.
Yeah, and the other one, there's 2. There's a micro and a wide angle. And now the micro is the small lens by itself, which is one that is separate from the thing, and it's by itself. And then this is the wide angle that goes on top of the micro. Now the fisheye is totally separate. It's a great big one, and it's like this, and you have to take those two off and screw this one on. And that's what it is. I don't know what my husband wants to say about it, if he does.
Well, I got it mainly so I could start doing some wide angle shots. So that's the main thing. And I just remembered I didn't tell you the price of my nutcracker. It was $1.38 for my little nutcracker.
And for the foam fisheye lens, 3-in-1 wide angle fisheye. That's what it is. They're all fisheyes. And that's why we got a little arc around everything. And that is something he wasn't seeing. But that was $1.98. And for some things, fisheyes are really interesting. So I guess we can use it someday.
But we'll see what happens. We've got to learn to use it and so forth. We kind of practiced a little bit this afternoon, but we really don't know anything about it. Not sure about any instructions. If there are instructions, it's on the box it came in, but I don't know. So we'll go on to the next item. And this is one that Susan was wanting. And it's a kitchen measurements conversion chart. And it is magnetic. It's got a whole entirely magnetic backing on it, so it will stick right to our refrigerator. And the packaging of Temu, and this is the package everything came in, sometimes leaves something to desire. Yeah, you can tell
that their ends are bent.
Right, that it got bent up some, but it's going to work even though it's bent up some.
And one thing I probably will do is fix it really good, and maybe put on this plastic, outside plastic, put some tape and try to make it go this way, the opposite direction, because that's what will keep the magnet flat. I have this, which I copied, something similar. I copied off of the internet and use a magnet to hold that paper up on my refrigerator. And this is going to be so much better. And I can put it where I can just glance at it, and it has everything sort of a little bit better because of the colors. I really like it.
And what does it convert?
It converts ounces to cups to grams to pounds or tablespoons. And then there's gallons, quarts, and pints. There's egg timer, and it tells you how to read an egg timer. Let me get this out so I can get everything so I can see it better. And this here, it says the soft egg is 5 minutes, medium eggs is 7 minutes, and hard egg is 9. That's different than I was ever taught, but that's okay. Then it tells what's in what's 4 tablespoons. It's all a fourth a cup. 12 teaspoons, 2 fluid ounces, 6 milliliters. Then it converts Fahrenheit to centigrades. It also does a conversion of liquid volume, teaspoon and tablespoon, milliliters and then it's a dash is 1/8, 1/6 of a teaspoon, and pinch is 1/8. Then it has some other ones down here: ounces, teaspoons, tablespoons, milliliters, cups, pints, and quarts. And that's what it's all on there.
So it's a pretty handy little gadget, and it only costs $1.88.
Wow, I really like that, because sometimes you get a recipe and you wonder, what's this supposed to be? And I wish I had the conversion of some other things, like in Portuguese they use xícara, which is a little different than a cup. but I don't know how to do that, so I just guess at it.
Our next item is a device to hold our phone in the car. We had one we've had for quite a while, and it just kind of, it broke. It came apart here a while back. So I ordered this, and it hangs from the mirror.
Yes, it goes on the mirror like that, and then the mirror's right here, and here's where you put the phone, and you go like this to get the phone in and out, and it's really nice.
It'll turn
different directions. Now this comes in separate parts. This here top part is one. This here joint here, the thing that goes down, is another part. This is another part, and this here screw part, which has a screw in it and a little cap that holds it in.
It's in about 3 different parts.
It came to us in 3 different parts because it fell out of the box and into the bag, and it's separated.
And into the bag, and if you can see the inside of the bag is black. And since those parts were black,
we
couldn't see them in there. And so when we were searching for them, I finally reached down into the bag and felt around in the bag and felt something and started pulling the parts out.
And if you get this, the thing is, you want to make sure you think, well, there's no instructions. Well, my husband didn't realize that the instructions are on the box. They're right here. This is that top part, and then the joint. There's a screw right there in the joint. I mean the arm that goes down, and then the thing that the phone goes on. It's 4 parts, and it shows the 4 parts here. It just doesn't say it in English, and I don't know if you would understand it, but I figured it out.
Now, this was the most expensive item in our order, and it was $4.28, but well worth that. It would have been much more expensive anywhere else.
Well, my husband would get the phone and give it to me if I needed it to answer the phone. Then I'd put it on my lap and it would slide. We are in a handicapped vehicle, and when they fix it, they don't cover the area that they bring up the seat, and it goes down, way down, where I can't reach it at all. And the regular cart's hard to reach. Imagine a van. So the phone would do that, and I said, well, now we don't have a phone until we get somewhere to stop. And so he said, I think I need something that we need to put the phone where it's visible all the time.
So we got that ordered. Now, the next item is by far my favorite item in the entire order. And I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's an 1885 Morgan silver dollar. I've been wanting one of these for years, and I could not afford it. And so I was willing to put out the money to get it, knowing that there's a possibility it might be a fake, but I'm pretty well satisfied from what I've researched already that it is a legitimate, genuine 1855 Morgan silver dollar. And not only that, I got this Morgan silver dollar for $1.60 on Temu.
And by the way, it's 1885.
Did I say it wrong again?
Yeah.
Okay. 1885. And it was coined or made at the Carson City. I can't remember what it's called now.
It's where they make the coins.
Where they make the coins, yeah.
And it has a CC, so you know it's Carson City.
$1.60.
Yeah,
for
that's
that Morgan
right.
silver dollar that I've been wanting for years and years and years, and simply could not afford because they're so expensive.
Well, the last item, we got 2 of these, but one I wanted to use and let you know how well it worked. I got it mainly because I do not like oil when I make French fries. I do not like to fry my oil in oil that has all a bunch of junk that I fried before, and it just gets all over the French fries, and I don't like that. And so I wanted something I could run my oil through. I used a tighter lid jar, and it sort of got almost everywhere, but it runs through it so wonderful and takes all the stuff out of it. Because those other ones that are bigger, they're not fine like this. They let things pass through, and then there's specks on your French fries. Or they just, if you get a coffee filter, which I've tried, it'll just sit there, and it just drip, 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 drip. It'll take ages to run through. And this runs through really fast, and it really cleans it. But you might want a large mouth jar to put it on so it goes through. I wanted 2 of them because there's other things that you might want to make. I think that if you make cheese and you want to run it through a cheesecloth, this might be faster to get some of the liquid out and then use the cheesecloth and things like that. So it's something I think is very useful, and that's why I wanted 2 of them.
And we got both strainers for a whopping $1.98.
Wow, isn't that cool? And you can't find these strainers here in the States. I've never seen them.
So that's what we got in today. A lot of people are calling their Temu purchases hauls, but we don't order that many items because we can't afford to order a whole lot at a time. So we order a little bit at a time, but still yet we want to share with you what we got and what we think of it. And
by the way, Temu does not pay us anything. We're doing this because we want to share with you I think they're treasures we found.
That's right. And not to say that we don't want to be able to get the offers, the discounts and so forth that you can get through our site. We just haven't been able
to figure it out.
To figure out yet how to contact Temu about getting linked up so that we can do that. But we want you to know that you're getting legitimate reviews from us on every item that we have, and that Temu has done nothing thus far to
help us.
To encourage us to give good reviews. We give good reviews, we give bad reviews. And although most of the items have been good and we're very happy with, just like this little card came all bent up, we let you know it came all bent up, and it's because of the packaging that they use.
And because this here, we're not sure how it works yet, we can't say anything about it either.
And of course, the phone holder had come apart and part of it fallen into the bag, and we didn't know that. So we had problems there, but that still worked out. We did not have to contact Temu about it. So anyway, we hope you're happy with the reviews we've done today and that we've been a blessing to you. And until next time, we'll probably get our next order in 2 weeks. It's about how long it takes Temu to get the orders to us.
That's right.
And we'll see you then.
Yes, till next time.
May God bless each of you.